All right, let's dive right in. Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're doing a comprehensive, data-driven review of JM Bullion. If you've ever looked into buying precious metals, you've absolutely seen their name. But we're going to look past the marketing and dig into the hard data to see if they actually live up to their massive reputation as an industry heavyweight.
Because let's face it, with so many online metal dealers out there, it can get incredibly overwhelming, right? We need to objectively evaluate if this Dallas-based giant is actually the safest, most efficient home for your hard-earned wealth. And to do exactly that, we're relying purely on the facts.
Here's our roadmap for today. We'll meet JM Bullion, look at their products, pricing, and fees, break down the gold IRA process, check out real customer reviews and complaints, and wrap it up with our final verdict.
All right, Section 1. Meet JM Bullion.
So founded in Dallas, Texas, back in 2011, JM Bullion literally exploded onto the precious metal scene. I mean, they grew so fast that by 2016, they hit number 40 on the prestigious Inc. 500 list of America's fastest-growing companies. That kind of exponential growth right out of the gate, that requires some serious operational discipline.
And here's how they do it. Unlike a lot of those middlemen platforms out there, JM Bullion actually holds its own physical inventory. That means faster fulfillment and way more reliable stock for you. They also offer transparent live pricing tied directly to the spot market, so the real-time global price of the metals. Add in their massive purchasing power alongside sister brands like Provident Metals, and they can keep those premiums highly competitive. Oh, and the best part? No pushy sales calls. Huge plus.
Moving right along to Section 2, products, pricing, and fees.
Now, they boast an incredibly diverse catalog. You've got your standard gold, silver, platinum, and palladium in coins, bars, and rounds, of course, and they clearly label which items are IRA-approved bullion, which is super helpful for retirement investing. But they also stock some really unique stuff. We're talking ancient coins, engraved pieces, novelty silver bullets, and even unique Naboo jewelry. So if you want to build a fun collection alongside your traditional stack, they've got you covered.
But here's the kicker. How you pay for these items drastically affects your final cost. To get the absolute best price, their advertised lowest premium, you're going to want to pay via bank wire or paper check. Doing that actually nets you a 4% discount compared to using a credit card or PayPal. That is a massive difference when you're buying in bulk.
Another huge factor, shipping. Now, shipping is totally free, securely packaged, and fully insured on all domestic orders over $199. But keep in mind, they do have a strict $100 minimum order size, so you can't just hop on, buy a single cheap silver round, and call it a day.
And listen, you need to be absolutely certain before you hit that buy button. JM Bullion strictly enforces what's called a market loss policy, basically because they lock in their own purchasing prices based on your specific order. If you lock in a price and then cancel, you are financially on the hook for any market losses they take, plus cancellation fees. It's totally standard industry practice, but it's definitely something you want to be fully aware of. That strictness, yeah, it extends to their buyback program too. If you ever want to liquidate, they do offer a really convenient sell-to-us program, but there are rules. You've got to sell back at least $1,000 worth of metal, and you're the one paying for shipping and insurance to get it back to their testing facility.
Okay, Section 3, the gold IRA process. Real quick, let's define what we're talking about here. A precious metals IRA is a self-directed retirement account that lets you hold physical IRS-approved metals instead of just paper stocks or mutual funds. It gives you a tangible, hold-in-your-hand asset and serves as a powerful hedge against all this economic volatility we keep seeing. JM Bullion actually demystifies this whole thing into 3 super simple steps. Step 1, you open a self-directed IRA with a custodian. Step 2, fund the account, usually just a rollover from an existing 401k or traditional IRA. And Step 3, you purchase your IRS-eligible metals from JM Bullion to lock in your pricing. That's it.
Now, to be clear, JM Bullion isn't the IRA custodian themselves, but they partner seamlessly with top-tier firms like New Direction, Strata, and Equity Trust. Once you buy the metal, it gets shipped directly to high-security depositories like TDS vaults in Vegas or Dallas, and it remains fully backed by Lloyd's of London Insurance, so you don't have to worry about trying to stash it under your mattress.
Let's move to Section 4, customer reviews and complaints.
Overall, the hard data shows they boast some pretty excellent ratings across the board. They're rocking an A+ with the Better Business Bureau, a 4.8 out of 5 on Shopper Approved, and that's based on hundreds of thousands of reviews, by the way, plus a solid 4.2 on Trustpilot.
Verified buyers are constantly praising their fast shipping, discreet packaging, and super transparent pricing.
However, nobody is perfect, right? Digging into those BBB files reveals roughly 199 complaints logged over a 3-year window. Now, while that might sound like a lot at first glance, you really have to frame that against the reality of their massive transaction volume.
When you look closely at those complaints, the vast majority of them stem from operational stress. We're talking severe shipping delays of 30 days or more and having a really hard time reaching customer support. The data shows these issues spiked heavily during periods of massive market demand in 2025 and 2026. Longtime customers pointed out this was definitely unusual for them. But hey, it remains a reality of market frenzies.
Finally, Section 5, the final verdict. So here is the final breakdown. On the plus side, JM Bullion offers just unbeatable scale, a massive inventory, incredibly clear live pricing, and fantastic IRA support. But on the downside, you absolutely must be mindful of their strict cancellation penalties under that market loss policy, that $1,000 minimum if you ever want to sell back to them, and the potential for customer service bottlenecks when the market goes crazy.
Which brings us to the most important question of all. After seeing exactly how all of this works, are you ready to safeguard your retirement with physical precious metals? If this explainer has shown you that a self-directed gold IRA might just be the logical next step for your financial security, well, we've got something extremely valuable for you. We want to help you make the absolute best decision for your future. So, click the link in the description right now to claim your completely free Gold IRA guide. It is packed with actionable information derived from the exact same kind of deep dive research we do right here. Click the link below, claim your free guide, and take control of your wealth today. Because as economic uncertainties keep shifting, the ultimate question really is this: is your retirement built on paper promises or physical permanence? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and keep learning.